Do you ever feel lost or stuck in life? Maybe you're facing a tough business decision. Maybe you're in a relationship that seems to be going nowhere, and you're just not sure what to do. Or perhaps you're going through a major life-changing transformation and need some guidance. There's no reason to face life's obstacles alone. Mari Rose is a life intuitive, author, and teacher, helping to bring new light to your rapidly changing world. She's here for you, to channel guidance to assist you in navigating your daily life with a renewed sense of clarity, empowerment, and joy. For a personal reading with Mari Rose, call her at 702-807-6495. That's 702-807-6495. Or you can visit her on the web at mari-rose.com.
And now welcome to Change Your Layers, Change Your Life with Mari Rose.
Good morning, good afternoon, Las Vegas and the world. I'm so glad to be here. I'm an all-media network here, All Talk Radio, so I am excited to introduce you myself. My name is Mari Rose. I'm a life intuitive. I help you with the process of navigating through your daily life, finding inner fulfillment, peace, contentment. Sometimes we're lost. Sometimes we just don't know the direction that we should be in. Maybe we're having some obstacles, and I help you clarify that. You can always call me for a reading, 702-807-6495, if you need some guidance, and I'm here for you. Or if you need some advice, this is what this show's about. I had a really interesting topic today, is because I did write a book. It's called Change Your Layers, Change Your Life, and it was inspired by my sister. She has a sarcoma, and she says, Mari, if only words could heal. And of course, being intuitive the way I am, I said, universe, divine power, please give me words to be able to heal my sister, be able to find something that would be able to transform and change her life. She's now an amputee, but she's cancer-free. And so this book was inspired by my sister. She said, Mari, you've got to put these on words. It's got to put this on paper to make sure that everyone gets a hold of it. So one of the antidotes that I want to share with you today, and then we're going to talk about that antidote. And let me read this. Have you heard any people say that this change in my life is uncomfortable for me? When we fall out of the habitual roller coaster, we often feel the discomfort because it's a new space. What does that mean? The perceptions that we have in life are our reality, the illusions that we create. The space that we're in is that we were conditioned by our society, by family, by relationships that we may have had. We don't have to live this way. It's the reflections of our thoughts. Our thoughts are whatever they may be. Maybe I'm too poor. Maybe I have a bad relationship. Maybe I hate my job. I'm so uncomfortable in this life. I'm trying to find inner peace. Those reflections and those thoughts continue to play over and over again, and we want to be able to help you correct them or help you assist you in finding a better direction. It's no longer a feeling that we have to survive. This is what our parents taught us. This is the way society has brought us up. This is what I've learned to do or become because it's a survival process. We're now in the new process of awakening and change in this environment. We're now in 2016, and you talk about you've heard about different energies shifting and changing. And the energy has shifted enough where we're now the creators of our life. We've always been, but it's creating and it's manifesting at a very rapid rate, a quicker rate than it ever has been. So pay attention, pay attention. It's only a width of our thought that creates the change. What does that mean? Well, if I think that I'm never going to live or become any better than I am at this present state, then it manifests. I just recently had a client. She called me, and she's crying, and my heart goes out to her. I'm an empath. I love people, and so she was crying because she hadn't found a job, and it's been 11 years. She has a bachelor's, she has a master's, she's educated, she's well-spoken, she's smart, but it's because universe doesn't want her. It's almost like she's saying, I can never find a job. I can never find a job. Fulfillment, happiness, I can never find the inner peace that I want. So universe continues to give that to you. They continue to give those lessons over and over again. And so we had an hour conversation, and it really helped her identify what drama, the monkey in the brain, from the head up, we constantly think over and over again about the devastation, the bad things, the things that are not moving forward, the lack of money. I have, and I've had other clients that are saying, I've had struggles, financial struggles all this time. What is going on? We're now in the new years, what I call the golden years. We have 200 more years of evolving into a more spiritual realm. The process of moving forward in each step, and we're such an infancy stage that we're moving forward in each direction, either manifesting, creating, better relationships, finding inner peace, inner fulfillment. And we're in that process where manifestation of abundance is coming easier and easier, because you're now given the power, and universe is now starting to show you how you can manifest these desires and wants whenever at one time you felt is no longer possible. But it's only because you created it, you needed it, and you're now living in maybe out of $100 a month. Let's assume that you had $100. The $100 is to show you that you can possibly live off $100 a month to make it all happen. You're coming in with less expectations of what you're actually producing and able to live within. So when you start to manifest, you're budget conscious. You know how much you have to live with because you've lived it within the past, but now it's becoming something that you can obtain. So don't lose focus of that. That's just such an important aspect to also this process of growing, not only emotionally, mentally, but it's also helping us understand how we're working. I do have some things that we need to talk about. Let's see. We do something that we retain in the mind. The process of thinking that we're not good enough or there's too much chaos. All we need to do is start to relax. Let's start to relax on a daily basis. What's happening within myself? Let's start with the physical body. The physical body then tells you, Mari, I'm too stressed. I have too much going on. I have physical illness. Pay attention to that body. Pay attention to the woe is me. I can't do. Pay attention and trust. Trust with whatever that you're experiencing, the things that are happening in your life. Make sure that you're coming from a place of hearing, sensing, and feeling. Hear what you can't sense. Trust what you feel, and be honest with yourself. Those are the very basic rules that we need to follow in order to manifest this awareness. Let's start by maybe relaxing, breathing. Let's start by taking a breath and maybe taking a walk. Do something differently. It's that connection to the things that we have, that we manifest and we always play over and over again. Let's start by just asking the universe, what is this day for and what is it to mean? In doing so, you create that space for healing. The space for healing is something that we need. There's too much emotion. There's too much that's going on within ourselves that we don't allow ourselves to relax. So what is this day for and what is it to mean? See how that feels, how it lightens the energy, it lightens our spirits, it lightens our connection. We do have a caller today. They're each in each show. Each show, I will have one caller to ask an intuitive reading or intuitive question. I am intuitive, and that's what I do. But I do also lecture on how we can bring awareness and awaken to our spirituality, our connection to ourselves. And what does awakening mean? It means that we lose our old perceptions of what we've been thinking. I don't have enough, my bad relationships, I hate my job, I don't know how to move forward. Do I sell my house, not sell my house? And that creates the inner peace. Awakening means that creation of a new world within you. So be aware that all you have to do is disconnect to that inner voice. What is the inner voice? That sixth sense, that direction that you have, that feeling, that gut feeling. I may get it in the gut. I may hear a voice. I may sense it. I may dream about it. I may have a vision of it. That's what we're here to do. We're here in that conscious level to connect to our higher consciousness, our third eye. And the third eye is our intuition. Because we're here part of the creative process, and we're part of the creative process in that collective energy. I am part of you, you're part of me. We're all connected in some way, some fashion. And the ego always says, oh no, it's just about me. It's all about me. There's no one involved. Everything that you do and affects you is something that is created, manifested, and you evolved other people. If you're angry, someone picks up that anger, that energy of vibration, and now you have the whole world angry at you. You don't know why your boss is reacting. You just came in a bad mood. I think we have a caller, and let's listen. The caller. Hello, caller.
Hi.
Hi. What's your name?
Bobby?
Hi, Bobby. How can I help you? I'm giving one intuitive reading. You're the first caller. I'm so glad that you called. What is your question?
Well, I've just started reading spiritual books, and I'm trying to learn about, change and meditation and stuff, and they keep saying all this stuff about how to change, but I guess I just don't understand it, so I just wondered if maybe you could help me understand the part about how you change with meditation or whatever.
Well, I think part of meditation and part of changing is also trusting what you feel, trusting, come out of the habitual roller coaster that maybe you have been in the past. Maybe you're stuck in a rut, and maybe start to do something different. The change comes from within. And it's not someone bringing out a billboard to say, hey, step 1, step 2, step 3, because we all learn differently. We all connect on a different level. And in that connection, I think what we need to do is give ourselves enough time to maybe heal our physical bodies if we have some illnesses or some conflicts or some stress. Our physical bodies are very important. The second thing is that as much reading as you do, and I'm sure it sounds like you do, then that's what you need to do. Also, educate yourself if you can. If you need to, you can belong to groups if that best suits you. And other people just do something separately. The other thing is that when you do start going through the spiritual consciousness kind of connection, the change that may be occurring is that you'll lose friends. You lose connections, you lose friendships, people around you that totally change the environment. Don't be afraid of that. When I started on this path, that's the same thing that happened to me. I lost a lot of friends, a lot of people that were around me. But the only reason that happened is because I was no longer vibrating to that same energy. And then trust. Every time that you awaken in the morning, say, what is this day for and what is it to mean? See how you relinquish the thoughts, the ideas of saying, well, I have to get up and I have to make coffee and I have to go to the gym and I have to do all these wonderful things and tasks that you have in front of you, but maybe do something a little bit different to change the energy and vibration, because it does become a habit. And that's what starts your day, is to start to change your habits, your ideas, and relinquish those old thoughts and perceptions. I have to be this way. I have to wear purple on a certain day because that's my parents' desire or whatever that is. So start changing those simple things that you do, because it changes the energy as you go along. Listen to your intuition. Have a dream journal. Start to write a dream. Ask the universe, help me change. Help me find peace. And that's what it's about, finding the inner peace that you're connected to. And when doing so, you're also finding that peace within you, and it changes. You start hearing, feeling, sensing, and your gut directs you. Your intuition directs you. Your foresight, your eyes, your senses direct you. And in doing so, you can't fail. And the spiritual consciousness and awareness that you're going through will expand. And it's going to be miraculous. I'm going to be happy very fast, Bobby, because I do sense that you're also very intuitive. And I also sense that you have a lot of structure. When I'm picking up your energy, because I sense and feel your energy here, that there's a lot of structure, maybe possibly in your upbringing, the things that you may have experienced. Maybe it was a very religious environment or very structured. Was it military or religious? What was that, Bobby?
Well, I guess it's a little bit of both. Maybe some of the military thinking of how you raise kids probably is something I grew up with. But a religious background for sure. I went to church every Sunday, that kind of thing.
And religion isn't bad. It teaches us a structure, but it does inhibit us. Sometimes we feel like we have to behave and become a certain type of individual because of someone's teaching and ideas. But as we grow, we may not need necessarily that type of structure, but we may need to expand our awareness and our consciousness and seek other modalities to get you out of that frame of thinking. That again, that's that habit that you've connected to, and it's part of you, and it creates your world, your environment. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it really does, actually.
Okay, wonderful. Any other questions for you?
I don't think so. That was really helpful, though. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Bobby. And stay tuned. Next week, I'll have another one caller for on the show. So if you're in the area, you have more questions, please give us a call next week at this time.
Okay.
Thank you. So that's part of what I'm this Change Your Layers, Change Your Life show is about connecting to our layers meaning our fears, the drama that we may have been in, the discomfort, the anger, the resentment that we're based in. And some people say, oh, I've never had any of that. I've lived a content life and everything has been perfect all my life. I was brought up in a very nice to do home with a lot of nice things. Don't worry, universe, if you haven't experienced it, it's because universe is waiting for you to do this in another lifetime. Why not experience it? You need to be able to express the drama and the things that are happening and occurring around you so that way you can grow, spiritually grow, emotionally grow. And that's part of what I do, is help you understand the process that we're going through. I hope you stay tuned next week because we will have another show. And each week is going to be something a little bit different. So what I do is I'm a life intuitive. If you ever need to reach me for some advice, you can reach me at Mari, M-A-R-I, rose.com, at marirose.com, or reach me on my cell phone, 702-807-6495. I would love to sit here and lecture some more, or talk to you some more, but I'm about closing. So I wanted to let you know that if you're listening to the show, it's because you're in the process of awakening, you're reclaiming your power, and you're looking for a new direction. That's what I'm here to help you with. Help you identify with what may be happening in your life and connecting to that. I'm going to leave you with a little antidote for next week, because each week will be based on a saying, a message, so that we can grow and we have a possibility of transforming and changing our life, which is all possible. And I have no doubt that you can do that. If your intentions are real, they manifest around us. Start the day by creating something from yourself that best describes the joy in your heart. So let's talk about the joy in our heart for next week and help us understand what joy that we're feeling, sensing, our animals, the people around us, the place that we're in will help us grow and manifest the things that we want. It's a simple tool. Stay tuned for next week. Change Your Layers, Change Your Life with Mari Rose. And I'm looking forward to hearing from another caller next week, so please stay tuned. And this is the process of awakening. We're looking for inner peace, relinquishing all our perceptions, and finding happiness and joy. Stay tuned. Change Your Layers, Change Your Life with Mari Rose.
Ever feel lost or stuck in life? Maybe you're facing a tough business decision. Maybe you're in a relationship that seems to be going nowhere, and you're just not sure what to do. Or perhaps you're going through a major life-changing transformation and need some guidance. There's no reason to face life's obstacles alone. Mari Rose is a life intuitive, author, and teacher, helping to bring new light to your rapidly changing world. She's here for you, to channel guidance to assist you in navigating your daily life with a renewed sense of clarity, empowerment, and joy. For a personal reading with Mari Rose, call her at 702-807-6495. That's 702-807-6495. Or you can visit her on the web at Mari, Rose.com.
And now welcome to Change Your Layers, Change Your Life with Maury Rose.